Commission of Zambia is conducting voter registration exercise for all eligible Zambian citizens. The current voter's card will not be used in the 2021 general elections. Both first-time voters and the ones that already have voters' cards from previous voter registration exercises will need to register to obtain new cards in order to vote in the 2021 general elections.
So, do you mean I won't be able to vote in the 2021 general elections if I don't register?
No, boy, you will not be able to vote.
Register to vote. It's your right. This message is brought to you by the Electoral Commission of Zambia.
It's time to Tengamo with Topstar and save up to 100% on your viewing. Get value, massive discounts and more content for less. Starting 15th November, maintain or upgrade your current bouquet to enjoy the Tengamo offer. As a DTT subscriber, pay 2 months 100 kwacha for Nova and get upgraded to 2 months basic. Pay 2 months basic and get upgraded to 2 months classic. And when you subscribe 2 months on the classic bouquet, you get 10 days of extra viewing. For DTH subscribers, pay 2 months for Nova or Smart and get upgraded on the next higher bouquet. And 2 months payment on the Super Bouquet earns you 10 days of extra viewing. Subscribe now and enjoy great football, exciting series and educative kids content only on Topstar. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
Hello there, lovely. Good morning and welcome to Daylight. Good morning to you all watching us from wherever you're watching us from. If you're watching from Kabwe, if you're watching from Ndola, Kitwe, Mufulira, Chilabombo, Chingola, Kaputa, Mansa, wherever you're watching us from, thank you so much for joining us on the Breakfast Show. I'm Tapelo Joe Smarter. Welcome to it. And much later, we'll be crossing over to the TIZ, yes, Transparency International Zambia press briefing that is about to take place. Our crew, our news team crew, is there, and we'll make sure that we bring you live feed from there. So just stay glued to your TV screens as we'll be crossing over and find out what Transparency International Zambia has for us this morning. Okay, this morning we have some interesting items for you in the news, in the current affairs segment. So stay tuned to all our viewers that are catching us via the Topstar decoder. It is channel 102, and we are glad that you could join us this morning. Tell us where you are watching us from. Tell us, is it raining in your area? And tell us if you are watching us via our Facebook page, that's KBN TV. Tell us if you are in Lusaka, if you are in Matero, Lilanda, for instance, come through and let us know. If you are in Kawangwe, come through and let us know. If you are in any part of Lusaka, feel free to let us know and tell us your views. Tell us if it's raining in your locality. First things first, we find out examinations for grade 9s, and they started yesterday. They started their examinations rather yesterday, and there has been a complaint or concern from parents in Lusaka, to be specific, Garden Compound, that have requested or appealed to the authorities that the cutoff point for grade 7s and 9s should be reduced. As most of you might be aware, the pupils were affected by. We go on a break. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and thank you so much for still joining us. We had to go on that break because we had to fix one or two things. However, we are back, and we are talking about parents in Garden Compound appealing to the authorities that be to help in reducing the cut-off point for grade 7s and grade 9 pupils. And according to a story that was brought by our news team that went around in Garden Compound to get some views from parents and pupils themselves. Some parents in Lusaka's Garden Compound have appealed to government to reduce the cut-off point for grade 7s and 9s examinations to ensure that more pupils pass. Speaking in random interviews to KBN News, the parents said the pupils' calendar was negatively affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, especially examination classes. Now, the parents have therefore appealed to government to put up interventions that will enable pupils to proceed to the next grade. They further explained that most pupils did not fully benefit from the online classes as well as the ones televised during the quarantine. The parents are, however, hopeful that their children will put in efforts and study hard for their exams. Here is a clip.
Because the time is not enough. Yeah. You know, you can't learn in 2 hours. Yeah, because these kids, they have a lot of subjects, so I don't think they can catch up. I'm appealing to the government to look into this matter, because the time they have given to the kids, I think it's not enough. So I think they're supposed to increase.
Children are quite right. It might be that some of them are not prepared. But those ones who are concentrating my classes, they're supposed to get my grades here. Those ones who are focused on working, so that on studies, so that they get those ones who are focused then. Those ones who are not just waiting because of corona, they can remain, but the exams have to be written, they have to be given a chance to write again next year. But those ones who are ready, let them be given a chance to write exams and qualify. Because once you delay them, you actually start depriving them of their capacity of performing.
Ana mtima ujoka bati mfa kupunzira asapasa kama mimi waje kudana kudala kolona ngopeza mochabe chance etukupasa asapasa.
Okay, so examination classes commenced yesterday for grade 9s, and some pupils spoken to say they are prepared for the exams even with the challenges faced due to the COVID-19 pandemic. They told KBN News that they are excited about the exams because they have adequately prepared.
Government inachitira chemushe kutikira kuma lessons kuma TV kuti disponsora online. So corona kaina tichita affect. So tinamisinga ma lessons yambiri. But tinachita catch up kai government natikira kuma month ina kuti tilembe exam.
Exams? Exams they're okay. They're not. Yeah, they're just okay.
Well, I'm from writing the exams, so what just I can say is that the exams was fair.
Yenze fair, English is fair. Kuverenga tina verenga eh. Ama practicals wanatsai senzo tsasa na mandishi ku school. Ngikila ko chenzero weka.
Punzi ya chemusho according but corona pata pambuye corona bwashita mwati yatsokoneza. So although corona yatsokonezako anaka ko e-learning, so whereby pamene corona petizo ngako nyumba tenzo punzi.
Now, former Tanzania Railway Authority Tazara Managing Director Henry Chipeu has advised government to specialize the mode of transport. Mr. Chipeu has charged that the move will facilitate the health development of the country. He has said that there is need for the appropriate and efficient forms of transport to be used if the country is to develop. Mr. Chipeu told KBN News in an exclusive interview that government should take advantage of the use of trains. He has added that road, which Zambia is heavily using, is the most expensive form of transport. He has, however, asked government to appoint qualified people in each form of transport. Now, yesterday during our main news, it was carried out that Mr. Henry Chipeo is the managing director for Tazara. However, would like to apologize for this mistake. Mr. Henry Chipeo is the former Tazara managing director and he is a transport expert. Here's a clip.
Transport is specialized. Yeah. Now, when you are carrying bulk traffic, the mode of transport, the most efficient and cost-effective mode of transport is the rail line. Because you find that one wagon can carry up about 45 tons. And then a locomotive can pull, after about 50 wagons. Now you can carry 3,000 metric tons using a train, and the unit cost becomes very, very negligible. That's how you can build the economy. So it depends on what kind of traffic you are carrying. If you are carrying, say, like diesel, that is the liquid. You can't use truck all the way from Dar es Salaam to Lusaka or to Zambia. You use a pipeline. If you have no pipeline, then you use a tank wagon for the train, because the train can pull close to about 50 of those tanks, the cost of running your fuel in Zambia here. Yeah, but...
Okay, so now, like I earlier said, Mr. Henry Chipeo is the former Tazara managing director and he is a transport expert. We apologize for that mix-up in the name tag. Okay, we quickly go on a break. Like we earlier said, like I earlier indicated, that we'll be crossing over to Transparency International Zambia. A little bit later, there is a press briefing that is taking place and our news team is on the ground, is at location to make sure that we bring you accurate, balanced and of course trusted feed coming from TIZ. So just make sure that you stay glued to your TV screens and stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
all power belongs to you.
Umenifanya ning'are jina lako niko niliko, niwe unafanya mambo yaliyo juu ya fahamu zetu. Ukisema ndio, nani awezaye kupinga? Hakuna. Wewe unatupa kushindana zaidi ya kushinda. Unatupandisha utukufu hadi utukufu. Umesema wewe jina lako niko niliko, niwe unafanya mambo yaliyo juu ya fahamu zetu. Ukisema ndio, nani awezaye kupinga? Wewe unatupa kushindana zaidi ya kushinda. Unatupandisha utukufu hadi utukufu. Wakuabudiwa, wakuabudiwa, wakuheshimiwa ni wewe, ni Mungu wewe. Wakupewa sifa, wakupewa sifa na utukufu ni wewe, ni Mungu wewe. Mungu mwenye nguvu, mwenye nguvu, wastahili heshima, Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, Mungu wewe. Wakuabudiwa, wakuabudiwa, wakuheshimiwa ni wewe, ni Mungu wewe. Wakupewa sifa, wakupewa sifa na utukufu ni wewe, ni Mungu wewe. Mungu mwenye nguvu, mwenye nguvu, wastahili heshima, Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, Mungu wewe. Uzima wetu uko mikononi mwako. Unawapa nguvu wanyonge na wadhaifu. Unawanyeshea kuwa wema nao waovu. Wanadamu nani wa kulinganishwa na wewe? Nani mwenye nguvu wa kusimama mbele yako? Uzima wetu uko mikononi mwako. Unawapa nguvu wanyonge na wadhaifu. Unawanyeshea kuwa wema nani mwenye nguvu akusimama mbele yako? Wakuabudiwa, wakuabudiwa, heshimiwa ni wewe, ni Mungu wewe. Wakupewa sifa, wakupewa sifa, na utukufu ni wewe, ni Mungu wewe. Mungu mwenye nguvu, mwenye nguvu, wastahili heshima, e Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganisha na wewe, e Mungu wewe. Umenifanya chombo cha sifa, mimi nikutukuze, heshimiwa ni wewe, e Mungu wewe. Kuishi kwangu tajua wewe, chakula utanipa, na utukufu ni wewe, e Mungu wewe. Mungu mwenye nguvu, mwenye nguvu, wastahili heshima, e Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, e Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, e Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, e Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, e Mungu wewe. Nani kama wewe? Hakuna nani kama wewe, wakulinganishwa na wewe, e Mungu wewe. Bwana, utukufu wako sigusi, bali utukufu ukurudie wewe, Mungu wangu.
Wena basuma kuline bayawe, wena bawame kuline bayawe, yo yo
If you want to do that, no, wena basuma kuline,
wena basuma kuline bayawe.
uko bantolele teti nondolole, wena basuma kuline,
Wena basuma kuline bayawe, wena basuma kuline bayawe, wena basuma kuline bayawe. Oh 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 oh. Bayawe, bayawe, yo 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 basuma, bayawe, 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 yo 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 basuma, bayawe. yo basuma. Somebody say basuma. We are going to Zimbabwe. Fasten your seatbelts. Oh yes. Make sure your neighbor's seatbelt is fastened. Imamene Chizungu. We are about to take off. Torumita sitarenu tinotenda urudo rwenyu baba engizenga mbume kuzokubanjaro musupike mbirweni wachinja ibiro yami baba engizenga mbume kuzokubanjaro musupike mbirweni wachinja umoyo wangu Yesu we wachinja ibiro yami. You changed my life. Pamene ninakukumana Yesu. You changed my life. Pamene ninakuziba Yesu. You changed my world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You changed my world. Basuma.
Because of Jesus, I
kayani wewe tatalisho